Welcome to the latest Climate Podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. In the picturesque Yorkshire region, Ed Miliband's plan for the Calderdale Energy Park, featuring 41 towering wind turbines, has sparked controversy. Critics argue that this development threatens the beauty of the historic Brontë landscape, including the iconic moors of Wuthering Heights. A demonstration with 500 protesters is planned to voice opposition, following a petition with 15,000 signatures. While renewable energy is essential for combating climate change, many believe the government prioritizes growth over environmental protection. There are calls for more thoughtful placement of wind farms, suggesting offshore locations as less intrusive alternatives for harnessing wind energy.
The European Union is committed to reducing carbon dioxide emissions by 90% by 2040 compared to 1990 levels, a positive step announced on July 2nd. Despite some criticism regarding new proposals allowing member states to use carbon credits starting in 2036, the overall impact is expected to be limited. The EU aims for a 55% reduction by 2030, but disparities exist among member states, with Ireland lagging at a projected 23% reduction. It is essential for all countries, including Ireland, to meet their commitments to combat climate change effectively and ensure a sustainable future.
Australia's superannuation sector is being encouraged to adjust its performance testing to better support the transition to net zero emissions. The Association of Superannuation Funds of Australia has expressed that strict annual performance benchmarks are making funds reluctant to invest in renewable energy and other productive projects. This change could lead to increased investments in sustainable technologies, helping Australia move towards its climate goals. By easing these performance tests, the country could enhance its commitment to combating climate change while promoting economic growth.
The European Union is encouraging China to take a stronger role in reducing emissions and addressing climate change. During talks in Beijing, EU Climate Commissioner Wopke Hoekstra emphasized the need for China to cut its reliance on coal and stop building new coal-fired power plants. Despite being the largest emitter of greenhouse gases, China has recently approved a significant number of new coal projects. The EU is willing to collaborate with China on a climate declaration, but this depends on China's commitment to meaningful emission reductions. Cooperation is particularly important as the COP30 UN climate conference approaches in Brazil this November.
At the launch of the book, Global Warming: A Global Challenge in India, former Chief Minister Suresh Mehta emphasized the need for collective climate action. He urged for more programs that help citizens connect with the environment, highlighting the importance of psychological and societal changes to tackle the climate crisis. Mehta pointed out that while people recognize environmental issues, many choose to ignore them. He reflected on how past generations had a harmonious relationship with nature, leading to accurate seasonal predictions, a balance that is now disrupted. This call to action encourages unity in addressing global warming challenges.
England is set to enhance its electric vehicle infrastructure with new road signs directing drivers to charging hubs along major A roads. This initiative by the Department for Transport aims to encourage more drivers to switch from petrol and diesel cars to electric vehicles. A £25 million program will help residents without off-road parking access affordable charging options. Transport Secretary Heidi Alexander emphasized that these changes will make owning an electric vehicle easier and cheaper. Additionally, there is an £8 million fund to electrify ambulances and support businesses in installing charging points, further promoting the transition to electric vehicles.
The United States is facing significant challenges related to climate change, with a notable increase in confusion surrounding weather patterns. This situation is echoed across many countries, including Canada, Mexico, and various Caribbean nations, highlighting a global concern. As weather events become more unpredictable, nations are urged to enhance their climate resilience strategies. The rising temperatures and extreme weather conditions emphasize the need for innovative technology and collaborative efforts to combat climate change. By working together, countries can develop effective solutions to protect our planet and secure a sustainable future for generations to come.
In the United Kingdom, over 1 million electric vehicle drivers are encouraged to charge their cars during off-peak hours to save money. Charging between 1:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. in spring and summer, or 12:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. in autumn and winter, can significantly reduce costs. Energy companies like E.ON Next and Octopus Go offer low rates during these times. Additionally, plunge pricing allows drivers to benefit from discounts when there is an oversupply of renewable energy, making it an excellent opportunity for EV owners to save even more while helping the environment.
General Motors, based in the United States, is committed to an all-electric future despite some challenges. CEO Mary Barra recently shared that the company is seeing a surge in electric vehicle sales, becoming the second-largest EV seller in the world. GM's sales increased by over 111% in the first quarter of 2025, and they aim to compete with Tesla. Additionally, GM is revitalizing its luxury brand, Cadillac, which will enter Formula One in 2026. Barra believes this will enhance Cadillac's global reputation and align with consumer needs, showcasing GM's resilience in the evolving automotive landscape.
In the United Kingdom, customers of British Gas, OVO, EDF, E.ON, and Octopus Energy may face significant financial challenges due to the Labour Party's climate agenda. The Office for Budget Responsibility estimates that achieving net zero will cost taxpayers £800 billion over the next 2 decades, with an annual loss of £20.5 billion in fuel duty as electric vehicles replace petrol cars. Former Prime Minister Tony Blair emphasizes the need for a more practical approach to climate change, advocating for a focus on renewable energy while acknowledging the importance of public support for effective climate strategies.
For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note, these stories were AI generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.